Okay, we are live. Ooh, there's a bit of an echo. Hold on one second. Testing. Okay. So we are live again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to put this down real quick. All right. Take this. I'm going to set it up. Let's see if I can actually. Hold on just one moment. Hello, Toby. Hello. You're back. It's good to see you, my friend. All right, I'm just setting up the. Oh, there's 5 people. All right. Hello. All right, I'm just setting up the live video real quick. I'm trying to see if I can make this work for you guys. I'm going to kind of show you the layout that we've kind of built a little bit together. All right. So. One thing I need to learn, though, is how to, what's the best way that I can show this? I swear, if you know how to do StreamYard, please let me know. This app is not. Oh, it's just me. Okay, 1 second. Recording banner style. Wish there was a way to flip it over. Well, regardless, we're gonna try and figure this out. All right, so let's just do it like this. All right. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Probably the best view, maybe from maybe right here. Yeah. And then we'll angle it down like a little bit. Right. Probably get it down just like a little. Yeah. I was looking for everything. Hi, Iron Rails. Hello. Railroad Velocipede Productions. Long time no see. Yes, it is. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, and I'm back and full. If I was to compare like to a steam locomotive, we are in the initial tests for steam. But yes, I'm back, and I miss you guys. Let's see, Thomas. Hey, Will. When I come over to see you, I'll be giving you a present personally. Thomas, that's awesome. Thanks, man. UP 1943. You're still here, and so is Toby. All right. So I'm gonna go back over to the computer, and I will see you guys in just a moment. But what I'm gonna try and do is get you guys in a good view to where you guys can maybe see some good trains, and I will show you guys some stuff too. What do you think? Maybe that view, or maybe I met you at one of the Jamil train shows. Oh, sweet! Was that the Jamil Temple train show? Was that the one that was in South Carolina? It might have been. I think what we'll do is maybe that view for right now, and we'll start. Oh, that's awesome. Hold on. I'm going to mute my phone. All right. 1 second. All right, testing 1. Ooh, there's a little bit of an echo. All right, hold on. I'm standing back here. All right, can you guys hear me?
might be a little bit of an echo. How does that look? Does everything look good? Yeah or nay? Thumbs up or thumbs down? So what we'll do is, okay, so it was the Southern Pacific, or it was the South Carolina show. You know, that echo is pretty horrible. Okay, here, one moment. Mike, test. Testing 1 2. Can you guys still hear me? Thumbs up. All right, Toby says yes. All right, so we're good. We're Gucci flip-flops. All right. Well, welcome to kind of a impromptu live with Will2926 on Wednesdays. So a little bit about the layout that you're about to see. Hello. The layout that you're about to see, we moved here back in February, and it's been a couple of long months. You know, it's been actually a longer year. Long story short, you know, with my profession, you know, we just had to take kind of a step back in the hobby, and you know, it's fine now though. But we're back in full swing. But what you guys are seeing is, you know, like the layout in the basement, and it's something I've really wanted to show you guys for a long time. So as you guys can see over there in the far corner, we have curio cabinets. We have, you know, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse hand cards in the back, and then over here we have post-war, and then over here in the layout, this is our layout, and it's actually on camera. It looks pretty cool. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be just kind of, you know, running trains, showing you guys around, and just kind of doing some, you know, talking. Just you guys can ask me questions, ask me how I've been, ask me a little bit about the layout. I'll show you guys some cool stuff. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about the layout, like what the plans are for the future. And to the 9 people that are here, and to the people that will view this, you know, on YouTube, this layout will be done to operating condition and presentable to the public by the end of the year. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You heard it here. You heard it here on YouTube. It's going to happen. Will, your gift is a limited edition Union Pacific Gold box card with a metallic Union Pacific paint scheme. Thomas, that's awesome. Thanks, man. I really hope that you do make it down over here. I'd love for you to see this layout. So, you know, with that, that's awesome. That's great. So, what we are going to do, we are going to start up these trains. It's all remote control. It all runs off of Legacy, and we're just gonna fire things up. So let's just see what happens when we turn on track 1. So we turn on track 1, and then we see the 4470 pop up. Let's just turn that one on. Maybe not. We'll see. How about track number 2? Train number 91.
This is the dispatcher. Get us set up running. Your train will be ready at 17:30.
Hopefully
Over.
you guys can hear that. Okay.
Roger that. Let's get to work.
I'm trying to see what's going on with track number 1. Yes, we can hear it. All right. That's a good sign. I'm going to try and see what's going on with track number 1 to where, you know, hold on. Maybe track number 1 is not operational right now, but let's see. Okay. Track number 1's good. Okay. So I'm going to turn off the 4449. All right. So hopefully it's not too loud. If it's too loud, tell me to turn it down. But we have on the layout tonight. We have the new Metka clear diesel locomotives, which are awesome. We also have on track one the Southern Pacific GS1 4470, and then we also have Kyle actually got a locomotive this year from Santa Claus too. So I got the restoration version of the 2926, and Kyle got from Santa Claus the as delivered version of the 2926. So we're going to be running that one. Let's just say at that's a pretty good speed set. And then we have okay. This is working. This is working. This is great. Let me know if it gets too loud or if something like, doesn't look right. Uh-oh. Hold up. Oh, man. We have an issue. It never works when there's people watching. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, dear Lord. It never works when people are watching. All right. So, gotta love it. Hold up. So, we may or may not have a derailment. Let's just see. Let's just see what we can find. So, there's a car back there. That's good to go. So those cars are good. Those cars are good. Yeah. See. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah. That whole thing. I'm telling you, like, this hobby's great. It's great for sharing it with people. And then when someone comes over or when someone sees the trains grow in mine, they're like, oh, I don't really like how this. I'm gonna mess up right now, and then they just mess up. So let's just give train number 91 a try again. We're gonna do a test run. We're gonna make sure that this runs. Okay. It's 250 bucks for me and Lionel crew will present it to you, and we'll have. Yes, Thomas, we will do it. I'm telling you, I really want Lionel to come down and to take a look at the layout. The staff over there is fantastic. They're basically family. They're great. All right, so that was great. How about we turn on track one? Oh, hold up. That's where we had an issue. So let's see. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. That's where we're maybe having an issue. Maybe we're having. No, we can't be having a power issue. Hold up. Hold on. Let me turn off track two. I'm telling you, it's always funny when these trains never want to work. They never want to work when people are watching, but when you're by yourself, they'll work. It's the weirdest thing, I swear. It's the absolute weirdest thing. So we're gonna do track one. Oh, hold up. That's maybe why. Oh, okay, got it like that. That's why. That's why we're having an issue. Figured it out. We had a derail. No, we're good. We're good now. Okay. There's so many trains around. Hold on. So we're going to try and back up. They're 4449. We'll turn on track number 5. We're going to move 4449. Track 1. Maybe. No? All right. I think what we're going to do is not turn on track 1. I don't know what's going on, but we're not going to turn on track 1. Sorry about that, guys. But we're just going to keep on tracks 2 and 3. And I will figure out what's going on with tracks 1 and 2, or track 1 and 5 tomorrow. But let's turn on track 2, train number 91. Okay. The trains know we're watching. Yes. It's the weirdest thing. The trains know that you're watching. It's this. I swear, it's the strangest thing. And then we'll turn on track 3. We'll train 27. Okay. All right. Now we're working. All right. I'm going to put you guys down for a quick second. You guys are going to take a look at the bar for a second. I'm going to try and figure out what's going on with this GS series locomotives. I'll be right back. Yeah. 1 second. I think we're good now to where we can try to track 1. Let's try it. Okay. All right. We're good. We're back to normal. All right. Put this in my pocket. Maybe the tracks are dirty. UP, what it was is I had a little derailment, and that's what the problem was. But okay, so we're working. This is working. You guys can see the trains. You guys can see me, and so welcome to the live video with trains and Will2926. So a little bit about the layout, and please tell me if it's too loud, because it sounds like that freight set might be a little too loud. If it's too loud, say like, hey, too loud, kind of cut it, and it's fine. We'll kind of tone it down. It might actually be a little bit too loud. Hold on. Let's see. Is it too loud for you guys, or think? Okay. Okay. Well, if it's too loud, just let me know. Okay. So this layout started its construction back in February of 2023. That's when I moved to the house with my wife to Colorado Springs. I'm good here. Perfect. Volume is 5x5. No, this is good. Okay. So we've been in the house for almost a year, and most likely going to try and be in the house for the next. I'm scheduled a PCS in 2027, but we're going to try and see about maybe staying a couple more years. With Kyle being born, establishing school. But so the basement, my lovely wife Catherine allowed me to have the basement.
and we've done some really cool things with this basement. So the layout will consist of, there's going to be an engine facility / turntable roundhouse area over here. And that's coming off the main line from track 1 through that area. So as you guys can see down here, there's a Millhouse Studio turntable that'll be installed. And let's go underneath the layout and kind of go in and see. And then we are now in what's going to be turntable. So these are just some of the ideas that I'm thinking about, but you have a bunch of Santa Fe, Union Pacific, Army, of course, and Southern Pacific locomotives that are going to be over here. But over in this area, talking with Alan over at Millhouse Studio, we're thinking about doing that big engine facility roundhouse here, and then in the center is going to be the turntable. I see a triplex. Yep, that is the Mr. Muffin's 1944 U.S. Army triplex. It's a fantastic model. I did not think I was going to get a triplex, but helping him out with the Army green was just. So then, kind of coming over here, and as you guys can see, I learned a little bit more from Norm's trains. I coved the backdrop. So this backdrop is like a 1/8 inch like board, and I mudded it and then painted it blue, so that way it looks like it's continuous. If you were to look over here, this is more like a finished look. So this is like kind of like where it looks like it's continuously going on. Now, the type of mountains that we have back here is, you know, if you've been to Colorado Springs, you see Cheyenne Mountain, and then you see Pikes Peak. So that's the kind of mountains that I'm going over. This little area right here, this is like a very prompt, like, hey, I want to kind of like fiddle around with this. I made this in like 2 days, and it ended up coming out pretty cool. And yeah, very, very neat. Over there to what the reefer cars are going to be, that's where we're going to put the icing depot and the platform. That's going to be back there. And then in the center, there's going to be a big cutout to where people who come to the layout can duck under and then actually be immersed in the layout. So I'm kind of copying that a little bit Norm Sharp's layout. And then, as you guys can see back over here, that's going to be like an engine facility, like Union Pacific as here in Santa Fe. And then this area over here, kind of like this. This is at the end. So this is showing you like straight, you know, looking. But this way it has it at an angle. And I kind of like how that looks at an angle look for the city. So, and then I like using chops. So that's where I think like I put like, you know, like a hill over here. I'm still fiddling with what I want to do over in this area over here, maybe like a tunnel or something over there. But overall, that's the layout. The curves measure 081 and 072. The outer loop is 081, the inner loop is 072. All Atlas O. And it's all line out right now, but I do have a DCS that I've not hooked up yet. Let's see what else. Coming down here to the more of the basement. Over here is my library, where over the past year, I've really kind of expanded on growing my knowledge on the more prototypical, like real stuff. So there's tons of literature, tons of great books over here. This is where we have our curio cabinet. We have the number 90 Pilot, fantastic model. Each of the variations of the Mickey Mouse handcard, the brass Pilot more 4.0s, and then some more Western stuff. And then over here we have the post-war cabinet. Just if you want to know post-war, I just look at this cabinet. It's fantastic. We have some dealer sides over here. It's a little bit messy. I won't show you that, but that's going to be like the bar. So as long as you're 21 and up, you can, have some drinks there. And then we have another cabinet over here. Judo. Right now it's a Pilot, Challenger, and some other stuff. But overall, it's a. And then we have plates and other cool things. But the cool thing too, so all the lights work with this LED, and you can change the color. You can change the color of what you're looking at, and it's pretty awesome. But yeah, so that's a little bit of a quick overview of the layout. What I will do for the next, let's just say 12 minutes at 9:30, I'm going to cut it off. But this has been really fun time. Honestly, even though there's only 8 people, or 6 people, or however many, hey, you're taking time out of your night to share this with me and the other, other subscribers and people. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate your guys' time to just take a look at our layout. But yeah, I'm here to answer any kind of questions. If you guys have something to talk about, we can. I'll take a look at the comments. I see Triplex might be jealous of my Lionel New York Central Mohawk. I don't know. She doesn't. She's kind of like a one-trick mind with me. She sees Santa Fe, SP, and Union Pacific. She's like, I'm right there. So maybe I'll tell you where I got my Mohawk. 3,000 I got it off of eBay. Ken, thank you so much. It's definitely a work in progress, and it's going to be done by the end of 2025. I'm going to get it done. Railroad Productions, very intriguing. I'm jealous. No, hey, don't be jealous, man. We're all in this together. It's everyone's layout is each other's layouts. We live through each other in layouts. There are parts of Norm Sharpno, Jack Fisher, Lee Larry, Farmer John. There's everyone, a lot of my really good friends are in this layout in some way, shape, or form. So we're all in this together. That's a great thing about our hobby. Someday I'm going to build a layout, and it's going to be very large. I'm an HOC model, and I like doing weather with it. Okay, so 1943. I teased the fact that I was like, hey, Kat, let's sell all of our stuff and go to each other. And she's like, that's not going to happen. I was like, yeah, you're right. That's not going to happen. Hey, Ken, I've been wanting to do this. I wanted to show my layout. I think I want to do more live videos with you guys. I really do. It's fun. It's fun just having fun. But yeah, this is great. So thank you. 425 returning later this year. I did. So in 2023, Lady Lionel and I, we rode the Ready Rambles 2102, and that was awesome. It was great. So I'm super thinking that they're going to do double headers. Oh, I know you're joking. Railroad, I got you, brother. Will, do you have a Lionel train lamp? No, I don't. So the only lamps that I have is I have a lot of dealer stuff and a lot of post-war dealer stuff. So that is a lamp. That actually works. This is another lamp, which is the same thing with multiple variations. This is a lamp that my wife got me. And then these are all lamps. So these are service station dealer displays. Those all work. And then I have one more tiny one that's in there. So yes, in a way, I do have some Lionel train lights, but none of them necessarily work. Necessarily because those are a little bit more delicate. But there's one lamp I think that with the 700E, like wheels go round and round. Maybe we might get that one. It's just as good. They work it just as hard as the 2102. Okay, the 2102 works hard. Like when they blast out of Port Clinton hard, where that locomotive it just goes. It's awesome. Oh no, yeah. Like, hey, so the thing is with this layout, I do want to do a more devoted layout update. This is more like a teaser. Like this layout's been up for multiple months. It's just with my profession, we train and I just didn't put down here. I just didn't have time. But with my son, I have the spark to continue this hobby, to continue with him, and just share it with everyone here. So, yeah, we're going to do more layout updates, and it's going to be cool. Like, there's some great stuff that I want to do on this layout. So, but yeah, like, does anyone have any questions for me? Like, what I run, what locomotives I have, or just any kind of questions. I'll answer any question. We have 6 minutes. We have all the time. In the fall, they will run to Jim Thorpe. 425 usually requires diesel because the amount of when we were up there for 2102, that thing was blasting, but it's a grade 4. It can handle it. As a 462 Pacific, it's going to need some help. It's going to need some help for sure, 100%. But hopefully they do some double headers, because if they do, those will look great. Those will look really, really good. Excuse me. Okay. Pulling an Amtrak train. So, railroad. I saw on Sunset Third Rail, they are coming out with the Genesis. I put a pre-order on the very first original paint scheme of the Genesis, because when I was a kid, one of my favorite videos I watched as a kid was "There Goes a Train," and the person showed the Genesis, and that was my favorite locomotive at the time. So Lionel hasn't came up with the Genesis. MTH, I wasn't really a fan of MTH, but I'm getting that Genesis third rail. And then in regards to cars, I don't know if it's easily accessible. If you just give me 1 second, one moment. All right, it's not easily accessible, but what I do have is I have the American Orient Express. So I will most likely be pulling that Genesis with those cars, or the Genesis will be pulling those cars, or so you guys can see also. So when this comes around, this clear Santa Fe locomotive is pulling Lionel high-level aluminum 15-inch passenger cars. They're fantastic cars. They're great. I think that these are some of the rarest, if not the most beautiful cars, and they're Lionel. You're not spending an arm and a leg on Golden Gate necessarily, but they look great. I mean, they're coming around right now. in the next video. So let's see what we have. They even have station sounds like yeah. So and those are all Lionel cars. So when I get the Genesis, I will also be trying to look for the Amtrak 15-inch as well. Yeah, it's a classic. I watched There Goes a Train. Yeah, 1943. It's a classic. There Goes a Train. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite There Goes a Train, The Wonderful World of Trains, lots and lots of trains, and then TM's Big Trains and Toy Trains is great. That's what I grew up with, and those are like the core memories of art. So, Will, do I have any railroad spikes? Yes, I do. I have a couple. So when I was stationed at Fort Campbell, there was one time when I was doing PT and I happened to go around walk and run on the tracks. That's an abandoned mine. And there were some spikes that were completed throughout the line. And then when I was on the Rio Grande, what's it called? The Rio Grande the line that's over here near Colorado Springs. The conductor actually ended up giving me a spike from there. So I do have a couple. So yeah. Not any Union Pacific or Santa Fe spikes now. Maybe you should get a sleeper sounds for your Amtrak passenger train. That way you can lay up private car. Yeah, Toby, I like that. I mean, if they were able to, like, you can get the sound box and the sound file and then show a way to program it into a car, that'd be great. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, so railroad. I grew up with Thomas. I was not a huge fan of Thomas. Specifically because, like, I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan of Thomas. I had the blue track Thomas, and I had the wooden ones, and then I loved the Thomas and Magic Railroad. But I wasn't a huge fan of Thomas and Frank. I still like it now. I think it gets people into pop. All right. Well, with that, it is 9:30, and do I have all right? So you 1943. I do have a favorite train movie. It's probably between Unstoppable or Thomas the Magic Railroad, in my opinion, for me. I have one original 66 Railroad from 1999. Okay. Dang! It's 11:30 Eastern Standard Time over there, Toby. What? Are you work at the Reading Mountain, Northern HQ? Are you at work? But yeah, hey, so it's 9:30. I'm going to push these up a little bit so you guys can hear me.
Yard office, up to this 4470. We are done for the day. Head into the register room to sign out. Dispatcher, 315, something on the day.
Hey, so it's 9:30 Mountain Time, but from the bottom of my heart, guys, I really do appreciate you taking the time to just tune into the live video, not only for like the catalog, but then also this Wednesdays with Will2926. Kind of like the way that sounds. Maybe we might do some more of that in the future. That might sound fun. But you know, I really do thank you guys. Stuff that you're going to look forward to in the future. as a content creator, we're going to do more reviews. We're gonna take a look at all these steam locomotives and all these other locomotives we have on the layout. We're gonna look them up. We're gonna review them. We're gonna do a layout update. You know, anytime that there's cool stuff on the layout, and it's gonna be a really fun year. So from the bottom of my heart, I really thank you guys for taking the time out of your night to spend time with each other and then with me. Have a happy catalog day. Put your pre-orders in for whatever you're pre-ordering, and we will see you guys soon. And thank you very much. I'm Will2926. Be safe, happy railroading, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.